it's Rebecca and today is another book review day, and this is my 22nd book for the BookaShelf 2016 reading challenge. I will leave a link down below in the description to explain what the challenge is about, but it's to read 26 books over the year, with each book coming from a different category, and the categories are alphabetised. So the book that I have been reading comes from the category of E, a book with an element, and that's an element from the periodic table of elements in the title. So I have been reading The Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. So I will read you the blurb and then talk to you about the book. Pat Peoples knows that life doesn't always go according to plan, but he's determined to get his back on track. After a stint in a psychiatric hospital, Pat is staying with his parents and trying to live according to his new philosophy: get fit, be nice, and always look for the silver lining. Most importantly, Pat is determined to be reconciled with his wife, Nikki. Pat's parents just want to protect him so he can get back on his feet, but when Pat befriends the mysterious Tiffany, the secrets they've been keeping from him threaten to come out. So, I first heard of this because of the film. As you can see, what's his face? Bradley Cooper. I know who you are, and Jennifer Lawrence. Oh my goodness, I know their faces, can never remember their names. And I borrowed the DVD from work, and I half watched it in the background but didn't really pay any attention to it because it just didn't grab me. And then because of this challenge, I read the book. So glad I read the book. It's really good. It's about mental health, which I think is something that is glossed over or people don't tend to talk about. And so many people suffer with depression, anxiety, so many mental health problems, and still it's not something that's brought to the forefront of illness and medicine and all that kind of stuff. You know, if you've got a broken arm, you can see that, that's fine. But if there's something wrong with your brain box, we're still a little bit nervous to talk about it. So Pat has been in a psychiatric hospital, and we don't really know why, and he doesn't really know why, and he's coming to terms with coming out of the hospital and trying to get back into a normal way of life. And all the time he's constantly thinking about his wife, Nikki, and he wants to improve himself so that she can see how he's changed, because he recognises before he went into the mental hospital he probably wasn't the best husband in the world. He didn't pay her enough attention, he didn't get involved in her interests, and he now realises that in order to be a good husband and to have a healthy relationship, you both need to have a bit of give and take, and that's what he wants to do. He wants to prove to her that he is ready to come back into her life and be the better man. So she's a school teacher, so he reads the books on her syllabus, so he's reading a lot of literature that he wouldn't normally have read. He's getting himself fit and healthy, and he goes out for runs, and he's really trying to fix himself, and he's doing it from the confines of his home with his parents. He gets on okay with his mum, his dad not so much, and that's an interesting relationship that we see kind of build and develop and change. And he has a brother who doesn't live at home, and he still has friends who still want to be friends with him. And when he goes round to one of his friends' houses for dinner, the friend's wife invites her sister, Tiffany, and we see a strange relationship grow between Tiffany and Pat. And we find out that Tiffany also goes to see a psychiatrist. She's also on medication. And it's a lovely story seeing how these two people who have, I don't want to say who have mental problems, but who find it difficult to deal with life, and I think a lot of people do, myself included. Life can be so overwhelming sometimes, and it can be difficult to deal with, and we should talk about it, and we should have professional help. I really think a lot of us would benefit from just being able to talk to professional psychiatrists, psychologists, people who understand the brain, in order to release all of our fears and our tensions and our worries, and see the world in a completely different way. And sometimes it's difficult, but these two, they find each other, and I don't know, it's just an interesting relationship between two people who are struggling. And Tiffany's husband has died, and Pat's wife We don't know where she is. We don't know what's going on there. He doesn't know what's going on there. He's just trying to improve himself to be attractive to her in the future. And it's just a really, really lovely story. And I would say a realistic story. Some stories you kind of think, oh, I don't know if that would happen, but nothing runs smoothly. And Pat's constantly looking for this silver lining. In everything he does, he's always talking about a silver lining. And he just tries to integrate himself back into society, back into the world, and back into himself. And yeah, I really, really like this. I watched the film as soon as I finished this. The film is dreadful. Oh my goodness, no wonder I just couldn't pay any attention to it. It was so bad. The book is a bazillion, trillion, gadillion times better than the film. So, and as you know, I don't like film cover, book cover things. So I'm sorry, Bradley and Jennifer. I don't want to see your faces on my book cover because you were in the film and the film was rubbish. But the book is a really, really good read. So if you'd like to hear any of my other book reviews, then please subscribe to my channel. I put new videos out every time I've read a book or done something bookish, or I don't know, anything to do with books and or writing. So if you're interested in that, please subscribe, and I will see you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.